For a really long time, I think the character of Kaz had a lot of intrigue in the narrative of Kubera One Last God, but he was always a character that I thought was very hard to truly comprehend. He's quite bewildering and he's baffling in his own right. Not because he's like some super tricky character that hides his antennas all the time. It's almost more like Kurigam has kind of hid it from us as the readers in a good way, not like in a bad way. Like not it was necessary, I think, because obviously we have recently got the revelation that it is absolutely 100% confirmed that some type of transcendental was used on the minds of Haas, Lee's, Kaz, despite what truly did happen, the horrific event that they dealt with. And it's almost like they lived in some fake matrix reality for what, a decade at least, I would say. And Kaz and Lee's reunion always threw me off for a plethora of reasons. And I want to talk about why I believe that I'm starting to have a deeper appreciation and understand Kaz a bit more better. I want to give a shout out personally to my guy Lost 101 for the title of this video. We calling it Kaz One Last Prophet. Let's get it. 忍びじゃなくてジャマイカボーイフドで育った making noise 四六時中かかってこい It don't matter though Young nigga from Canada Brought from that bullshit and go like a matador 行けたら行くわ毎日俺のゴールへ書き出す There wasn't too much known about Kaz except the fact that he was Kubera Lee's his best friend and they lived together in the village that he knew was fake from childhood. I don't know if there was a way for him to leave this fake reality. Did he have to stay there for the decade? Does he resent Lee's for that? Because some people said that he was kind of mean to her, and I'm like, I mean, I don't know if I agree with that, but I would argue if somebody's weakness to not accept the world around them forced me to have to basically placate that false reality for like 10 years, I wouldn't like you very much either. Probably. I wouldn't. I believe in truth and reality, so I don't want to be in some fake world. I'm taking the red pill every single time, and I'm going to suffer with everybody else instead of living in that blue pill bliss, so to speak. And Kaz has done a lot of things that I think are pretty interesting, all things considered. I like the way he tricked Maruna with the like Eye of Perishment, the pledge token. Like that was really dope. I think hiding the fact that he had triple nil attributes, so the fact that Astra resurrects Tio as a result of perhaps maybe it was too early for Lees to figure out that Kaz was alive, and then you know that he will be the replacement for the priest of chaos. That's really interesting things there. But their reunion is something that I think is interesting. The example that I tend to use to explain this in a way is Kaiki and Koyomi Araragi from Monogatari, the Nisei Monogatari specifically, where a kind of crescendo was happening where these two individuals were meant to have this incredible not reunion, but like clash, and then one character kind of was like, nah, I'm good, and they walked away. And I thought it really made sense based on that guy's character. And he's a con man and a con artist. He made the money he needed to make and he left. Kaz, right? Here's where I find intriguing. When they both met, it was like Kaz was like almost want to say upset she was alive, and Lee's looked to me like she was testing him in two ways. I have two minds about this. Was Kubera like, I'm a say this, and in the hopes that Kaz tells me the truth of what happened in our childhood, so maybe she knows to some degree it was fake, and she wanted Kaz to confirm this? Or was it that she wanted to test if Kaz would tell the truth, and she already knows this kind of thing? And she's like, because basically Kaz was kind of like shying away from it, and she gave him an out, and Kaz took it, and she looked disappointed to me. Where she's like, because I was so violent. She's like, oh yeah, yeah, IT, you always hitting us, like, you are violent. And that just moment is so intriguing to me. And then when it comes full circle later on with this backstory of him trying to take the page, one of the pages out of the book of Kubera, and then Kubera, the god of earth and before, literally telling him, would you rather live like a chaotic life or like this blissful, ignorant peace? And I'm just like, nah, bro. there's something going on. I think there's knowledge that we are not privy to that Kaz knows. I think possibly Kaz and the God of Earth have been talking throughout this weird psychological transcendental whenever he comes to kind of maybe talk to Lee's and them. And I do believe that it's possible that Kaz might have some resentment towards the God of Earth. I think Kaz is a very interesting character, intriguing. I honestly, all things considered, I wasn't thinking too much about him, but with this, I got Kaz brainrot. I keep thinking about his future role. Does Tio retire? Does something happen to her and he becomes a new priest? What's happening in the present time? When him and Lee's meet again, how does that conversation go? Is it does he meet like Time Lord Lee's? How does that interaction kind of come together and stuff? But I truly believe that the combination of being forced to live through a psychological transcendental, basically living a false life, and those kind of things, and maybe the way he felt about like his family, because as a kid he's pretty dark. He's like, your parents left you, they're not coming back. My mom did this too, your mom's not coming back. And you could argue that that was true. Lee's kind of pulled up on her when she's God him and summoned Kubera again. You get what I'm saying? I'm sorry that this is actually like quite disorganized, all things considered. Like I wish my thoughts were more organized on this, but I'm working with headcanon and theoretical stuff here, where I'm like, I actually don't know for sure. It's just an intuition and an instinct that I have right now, where I'm like, maybe after or even during this Kubera upcoming arc, I think Kaz might have a bigger role to play here than we all think. Haas, how we say his name is. I don't know about him. I don't think he's that important. I would be surprised if he was, but I wouldn't put it past Kurigam to interject him in some meaningful fashion. But what are your guys' current opinions on Kaz? Did your thoughts on him change as the story progressed? Or is your kind of opinion on him generally the same despite this new revelation? Let me know what you guys think about it in the comment section below. Shout out to you, KAZ, and shout out to Lost for Kaz, One Last Prophet. This is the great title for this video. You guys be safe. Have yourself a mighty fine day. Like the video, subscribe, check my description, check all the YouTube things, follow me on Twitter, come to the Twitch streams. Yeah, bye.